interesting. Bunch of stocks also which are going to be in focus. Of course, top on our radars is going to be Bajaj Housing Finance after a stellar debut. Whether the gains are going to stay put on day two or not, clearly they are another 6.5% higher, and this is just the pre-open rate itself. Bunch of other names. Look out for Ola Electric. We've been flagging off as to how Goldman Sachs has initiated a buy. Target price of 160 on this stock now. There's JK Tyres as well, which has announced the merger of its subsidiary Cavendish Industries. So look out for that. That's also sentiment positive, 2.5% higher for JK Tyre. Vedanta, which is categorically said that there is no disruption to the alumina refinery operations, that stock up by about 1%. And Adani Green, wherein Investec has initiated a buy, target price of 25.15. That's the other stock. The first rates haven't trickled in over there yet. There's also TVS Motors. They've launched the Apache RR 310, starting at an ex-showroom price of 2.75 lakhs. This, remember, I think this year so far has been one of the biggest gainers, along with, of course, the likes of Bajaj Auto. So let's see whether the buzz in the entire two-wheeler space continues or not. And it seems that Samvardhana Motherson is going to have a QIP, a 6,400 crore rupee QIP is what's being talked about. So that's going to be the other stock in a focus as well. So bunch of these names. SpiceJet, of course, they're looking to raise about 3,000 crore rupees via QIP. The indicative issue price is around 61 bucks. That stock lower by about almost 4%. The price, of course, is lower than the current market price, which is why you will see that fall. Other than that, of course, the big buzzers from yesterday and some of the market-related themes, Nikunj, be it a MCX, be it a BSC, the entire cluster was holding out just so well yesterday.
Aisha, there's just a coincidence which I think is at play. I mean, there's nothing which in terms of a regulatory announcement is expected or regulatory changes have happened. If at all, things should actually improve for NSE now, given that they've refiled the application for SEBI. So I think I would just call yesterday's price action in the MCX and the CDSLs of the world more like a coincidence, nothing more than that. But this market is finding a strong urge now to revisit small and mid-cap stocks, and which is now getting evident in some of the powerful themes like financial inclusion or, for example, AMCs, or what is essentially happening in that entire space, so to speak. So 95 points higher is what pre-open rates are indicating. Not too much. The linchpin of market action this week would be centered around Fed. And let's see what we hear from there. First rates will just start kicking in on your screen now. We are not expecting any fireworks in any individual stocks here. You want to just quickly mark the Sensex, the Nifty, the Bank Nifty and the small cap index, and straight on you want to look at Bajaj Housing Finance. Is it another circuit up for Bajaj Housing Finance? And it almost is a circuit up. Another 8% higher for Bajaj Housing Finance. I mean, there is, I won't use the word madness or euphoria, but there is definitely relentless appetite to buy into this stock. And this is not like a chotu stock which would be in a sense really shepherded by non-institutional investors. This is like a 1 lakh crore plus market cap company, and now it makes today's price action takes it to 1,10,000 crore. I want to look at SpiceJet and Motherson Sumi. Both are in news for QIP and fundraise, and where those two stocks are, especially Motherson Sumi, which is an institutional driven stock. SpiceJet is the tricky one, but Motherson Sumi is the exciting one, where it's been a gap up start at least for the moment.
Right, that of course is Motherson Sumi in trade. I want to see what Adani Green is up to, what Vedanta is doing, JK Tyres, they've announced the merger of their subsidiary. So a bunch of these names are going to be in focus. And of course, Ola Electric, like Nikunj just flagged off as well. Some of the other names, and want to check in on what a Dixon, what MCX, etc. are up to. They were the big buzzers from yesterday. TVS Motors after the launch of the Apache RR 310. Look out for that stock as well. First Source, they've partnered with Microsoft for a digital transformation service to clients. So that as well could be another stock which is in focus as well. All cargo terminals, wherein the August volumes have seen a downtick of about 1% on both a year-on-year as well as month-on-month basis. For HEG, the CFO has resigned with effect from September 18th. So that's another stock on the back of corporate action which is going to be in focus. There's Indocount, there's EMS, Globus Spirit. These are all currently in focus as some of the stocks. What's the Nifty Bank up to though? Want to see that because you've seen a rebound definitely at play. Right now, of course, absolutely flattish for both the Nifty as well as the Nifty Bank. Bajaj Finance, is that going to continue to face pressure as was the case yesterday? Yes, fair enough. Mildly soft for Bajaj Finance still after that near 3.5% cut yesterday. And Bajaj Finserv, along with the life insurers, they were also the ones on the back foot. So most of these names are currently in focus. BSE, I want to see what Nifty Metals is up to because the big mover or sectoral mover from yesterday was metals. Led of course by JSW, Hindalco. They all in fact held out very well. And then even ICICI Bank, which hit a fresh life high for itself, along with Axis yesterday, those stocks as well will come up for you on your screen. So a fresh high once again for at least ICICI Bank. But a block.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.